Hello, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July as well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today I've been doing the readings a little different. I've been focusing on the signs, which I only have one more sign to do for the full zodiac, which is Cancer. So this one may go a little differently, but we shall see. Um, as I always say, any donations could be sent to the information in the description box and greatly appreciated, as well as anybody wanting to have a vent session. That information is also in the description box. I'm going to shuffle these cards up, then we're going to get right into it for the sign of Cancer. Oh, jeezy, lemon squeezy. Let me shuffle that one more time because I ain't like that shuffle. I ain't like it. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, whatever. All right, Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Cancer, or you could view a Libra as having a lack of structure, procedure. You could view them as having a weak intellect. You could view them as irrational and illogical. But that could be the furthest thing from the truth. I don't know. Or this could be who they are. This King of Swords in the reverse. And then we have resilience in the reverse. Sagittarius energy. So you could view Sagittarius, or you could see that this Sagittarius is refusing to compromise and give in when it comes to a situation in regards to a Libra. They could be stubborn. They could feel the last one standing in a situation. And then we have decision in the upright Libra energy. So Cancer, you may need to make a decision when it comes to a Libra, or a Libra could be making a decision on you, Cancer. So maybe you're wanting to have a truce with this Libra, but you could be sitting on the fence on whether or not if you want to have this truce with this Libra energy. So you could be at a crossroads, or a Libra could be at a crossroads if they want to have a truce with you. So this could be a difficult decision for either you or this Libra. So they could be stressed out by this decision. They could be wanting to face their fears, but they could be torn in between two relationships. So this could be a relationship between you and someone else that a Libra has, Cancer. Or Cancer, you could have a choice between two. It could be a Sagittarius and a Libra. So Cancer, you could have a choice between a Sagittarius and a Libra. But this Libra could be willing to call it a truce, allowing someone else to win you over, which is this Sagittarius, because they see that they're refusing to compromise and give in. So they could just be allowing this Sagittarius to have it, so that you don't have to be torn between two relationships or have divided loyalty. And then we have a Page of Swords in a reverse as well, Gemini energy. So there could be a Gemini that's getting disappointing news, or Cancer, you could be giving this Gemini disappointing news. So whoever the Gemini is, they can have a lack of ideas, a lack of plans. They could be defensive because they are a player. And I don't know how they come into play with you, Cancer, but I guess we shall see. And then we got community in the upright. So I don't know if they're a part of this community, a part of these happy families, people having reunions, celebrations. There could be surprises, parties, weddings, events. So you could be feeling welcome to these events, Cancers, because you could be a part of this community or family that's coming together. You could be working together as a team with these people, and something could be a success that you guys were trying to bring together. Maybe you guys were trying to bring two people together when it comes to this community, because both parties are a part of this community. So Cancer, you could have been a part of trying to get a Sagittarius and a Libra on the same page. And like I said, this Sagittarius could be being stubborn in a situation, while the Libra could be feeling like this is a stressful, painful choice to make on if they want to have a truce with this Sagittarius energy. And you could just be in between these two, Cancer. Maybe you feel like in order for this family to be happy or this community to be happy, that these two people need to come together, whoever they are in regards to this family or community. Spirit, please give me the messages for the sign of Cancer. Whoa. All right, so we got moving on in the upright Pisces energy. So there could be a Pisces moving on from something, moving on from a community, or moving on from a situation, a person, place, or thing. But they could be feeling abandoned while moving on from this community. They could be abandoning their plans, walking away from something or someone. They could be letting go, traveling away from the situation or away from a community. They could be reaching their limits when it comes to this community or a person, place, or thing. So they could be self-analyzing, trying to find themselves, going through a deep introspection. They could be withdrawn at this time, but very disappointed that they had to move on from someone or something, or a community or a family. And then we got strength in a reverse. Leo energy. So everybody coming out except for your energy, Cancer, so far. Crazy work. So there could be a Leo who's feeling vulnerable at this time. They could feel weak. They could have a low self-esteem. They could have a lack of self-confidence. They could be feeling inadequate at this time for whatever reason. So they could be lacking courage at this time. It could be due to temperance energy, due to this Sagittarius want to bring balance and peace into a situation after refusing a compromise. So everybody could have needed patience when dealing with this Sagittarius on if they were going to be peaceful or wanting to bring balance, wanting to bring a relationship into balance. So there could be travel with a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius could be traveling towards you or communicating with you. They could be communicating with you, Cancer, during their travels. They could be communicating to you that they want to bring balance and peace towards someone, or they want to be at peace with someone so that they can have inner peace. So their perspective could be changing in a situation, and they could be talking to you about this, Cancer. Whether you are this person's friend, family member, or just someone a part of the same community that they are in. And then we have the high priestess and the upright. So they could be wanting to bring balance and peace to a high priestess and the upright. They could view this person as trustworthy, see that they have spiritual insight, see that they are emotional stable, that they have wisdom and knowledge. And they could be revealing things because they listen to their spirit guides. So now that this person see that this person is trustworthy of being this high priestess in the upright, they could want to bring balance to this person. And they could be communicating with you, Cancer, about this. And then we got the Page of Wands in the upright, also Sagittarius energy. So this Sagittarius could have good news, or could be bringing you swift news about them wanting to bring balance to a high priestess. So they could be sending you a letter, Cancer, or calling you on the phone, Cancer, and communicating with you about this. They could be wanting to clear someone's reputation. And they could be very optimistic about this. So this could be a bright idea that they have to want to bring peace to someone. They could be planning something at this time. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Spirit for Cancer. Cancer ain't even come out in their own reading yet. Alright, so we got the Emperor in the reverse. So there could be an Emperor in the reverse that was abusing their power. They could have been very stubborn, had a lack of discipline, a lack of control. This could be an absent father. This could be your father, Cancer. So you could have a not so good relationship with your father. And then we have anxiety and upright. Pisces energy once again. So whoever this Pisces is, they could be in fear, anxiety. They could be having negative emotions, deep unhappiness, on the verge of collapse, the inability to cope or face life. They could be going through a lot of mental pain, guilt, regret, and remorse for whatever reason. Maybe because they're seen as this Emperor in the reverse. So Cancer, you could be viewing or seeing that whoever this Pisces energy is this Emperor in the reverse. They could have Aries in their chart. And you could see that, Cancer, you could see that this Pisces with Aries in their chart, this father figure, they were just abusing their power when it came to someone who is a high priestess. You could view this person as just being stubborn and lacking discipline and control. So now whoever this Pisces is, that's this Emperor in the reverse, they could be feeling guilty and regret for abusing their power, for being stubborn. And now they can't face life because of what they've done. And now they are seen for who they are, which is being this Emperor in the reverse, abusing their power. And then we got the Tower and the upright. So they could be facing the Tower at this time. So they could have caused a lot of chaos and destruction for a community of people, or for a high priestess energy. They could have wanted this person to have a sudden upheaval, face trauma, have unexpected change, a disaster, loss, tragedy. They could have wanted this person to be confused, be in pain, be abused, be surrounded by violence, face bankruptcy, face natural disasters, be fired so they could be unemployed, have accidents. So you could be seeing this Cancer, that whoever this Pisces energy is, they was just the Emperor in the reverse all along, abusing their powers, when really they were just trying to bring the tower down on whoever this High Priestess energy was. So they could have told you that this lacked structure, procedure, and had a weak intellect, that they were just irrational and illogical. And you could be seeing the truth in a situation, that this person is actually the High Priestess in the upright, and that whatever this Pisces with Aries in their chart had people doing, or had people viewing someone as trying to mess with their reputation, was all because this Pisces with Aries in their chart wanted to abuse their power when it came to this person. So now they could be facing this tower. I don't know. For Cancer energy, Spirit, please give me the messages for the sign of Cancer. Then we got charity and giving in the reverse. So there could be a Taurus energy that's wanting to give someone a gift, be generous towards someone. So this could be a community that you're a part of, Cancer. So you guys could be coming together, deciding on whether if you want to gift someone something, or you guys could be trying to figure out how to give someone something, donate to someone, give someone assistance and help in a situation. Now that you guys have seen that this Pisces with Aries in their chart was just abusing their power when it came to someone. So you guys could be trying to bring this person good news about a gift or a donation or assistance from the community. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Then we have the Sun in the upright. Then I finally got your energy, Cancer. So, you could be this Sun in the upright. Cancer, you could be someone who is successful. You have your freedom. You could be someone who is fun or like to have fun. You could be optimistic. You could be confident. You could like to self-express. You could have good luck. Excuse me. Or you could be enthused about this Sun energy. So you could be happy that the truth is coming out. Then we got friendship and the upright, Cancer energy. So you could want to reunite with someone, celebrate with someone now that the truth is out about this Emperor in the reverse. So there could be a lot of socializing going on, a lot of gatherings going on. People could just be celebrating, coming together now that this person is found out about them abusing their power when it came to a High Priestess in the upright. So you could be wanting to have a friendship with someone, Cancer. So this could be a community of people coming together after they have realized that this Pisces with Aries in their chart has just been this Emperor in a reverse, abusing their power in the situation. Any more for the sign of Cancer? For the sign of Cancer? Any more messages? Spirit? Any more? And then we got independence and wealth in a reverse, Virgo energy. So there could be a Virgo that's lacking independence, stability, security, and they could have a reckless consumption. Cancer, this could be someone that you are friends with. Now let me get some different messages. Or you could have viewed this Virgo as such because someone could have told you that they were recklessly consuming something, and that's why they had a lack of independence, stability, and security. Any more for this message? Oh, so we got knocked up. So you could be knocked up right now, Cancer. You could be knocked up by a Virgo energy. You could be expecting at this time, pregnant, mothering. So you could be pregnant by a Virgo who lacks independence, stability, and security, and they could consume recklessly whatever they like to do, whether if they like to drink, smoke, or whatever. But you could be knocked up by this person. Any more for the sign of Cancer? May I please have the messages for the sign of Cancer, Spirit? And then we have the cleanse. So you may need to cleanse from this person, Cancer. You could be detoxing from this Virgo that you're pregnant by. You could be rid of negativity. You could view this person as negative because they like to recklessly consume. So you could be trying to purify yourself now that you are pregnant. And then we got time. So you could have been delaying, detoxing from this Virgo that you're pregnant by. You could have been procrastinating on getting rid of this energy, this Virgo that you got pregnant by. So you could realize that this Virgo that you got pregnant by is negative, and you could have been procrastinating when it came to cleansing yourself of this person, detoxing and getting rid of them and their negativity. You could have felt like you were too busy to cut loose ends and purify yourself from this person. Or this person could have been acting like they were too busy for you, Cancer. And then we got sneaky link. So you could have been this person's sneaky link, Cancer. You could have been their hidden lover. So you guys, you and this Virgo could have had a low-key situation. You could have been this person's side piece. So the person could have been too busy for you or acting like they were too busy for you because you were just the side piece in the situation. Or they could have been dealing with a side piece. I don't know. I'm just getting it how it come out. Then we got frenemy. So someone could be a frenemy to you. They could be a fake friend. They could be two-faced, have hidden intentions. So this Virgo could have been your frenemy, or you could have viewed a Virgo as your frenemy. Maybe you got knocked up by this person, allowed yourself to get pregnant by this person because you thought you guys were going to be together, when really this Virgo just kept you as this side piece, only wanted you to be this sneaky link. They wanted you to be this hidden lover, even though you were pregnant by them. And then we have paranoid. So you could be paranoid, Cancer. You could be trying to be cautious when it comes to this information getting out that you was a frenemy of someone, that you were two-faced in a situation, and you either had hidden intentions to remain someone's sneaky link, someone's hidden lover, or this Virgo could be paranoid because they kept this a secret that they were sneaky linking with you, and they end up getting you knocked up behind someone else's back, and they're trying to be cautious to make sure this information don't get out. They could be insecure if this information does get out, and they could be feeling guarded at this time, or you could be. And then we got wine and dine. So they could have wine and dined you, acted like they wanted to court you, consistently date you, because they said they had romantic feelings for you and passion for you. But really, they just wanted to keep this as a low-key situation, Cancer. Any more for the sign of Cancer? So we got honeymooning. So this could be someone that lays it on thick. Things could have been good during the honeymoon stage. You could have had love on the brain. You guys both could have had love on the brain. Always talking often. Were in the fields for each other. Feeling all the feels for each other. In the honeymoon stage. After this person then wined and dined you and told you they wanted to court you, got in your pants, got you pregnant, and then just wanted to keep you as a sneaky link. So after time went on, you could have realized that you were just this person's sneaky link. And this person could have became too busy for you, and that's when you could have realized that you were this person's sneaky link, this person's hidden lover, because they could have became too busy for you. They could have been delaying speaking with you or seeing you. And then we got lust. So this could have just been a lustful situation. This person could have just been greedy when it came to barebacking you, and that's how you ended up pregnant. Because this person was inconsiderate. They didn't care about if they were going to get you knocked up or not. And we have supersize me. So you could be someone on a heavier side. Or they could just feel like you overindulge. You do too much. You do things in an excess, Cancer. And then we have skirt, quick getaway, the runner escaping. So this person could have ran away from you, Cancer. They could have escaped or feel like they were escaping you because they feel like you do too much. You overindulge in a situation. Or you could feel like this when it comes to this Virgo, Cancer. Any more messages for the sign of Cancer? Then we got Fuego. This could be someone that you had chemistry with, intense passion with. Things could have been heating up, all for this person to run away from the connection. Any more for the sign of Cancer. Then we got the blues. So you could be having the blues, Cancer, now that you're pregnant and this person is running away from you. So you could be scared at this time, scared that you're going to have to raise this baby by yourself. Or you could be heavily in your emotions. You could be in mental distress because you didn't see the signs that this was just lust, that this person was just lusting after you. And then we have laughter, happiness, joy, and healing. So after a time of having the blues or having mental distress, you could be getting over the situation and just realizing who this Virgo is, who you were dealing with. And you could be getting over the situation. You could be laughing at the fact that you let this person get to you. You could just be trying to be happy at this time, bring joy into the situation, and heal from this person, like I said. So you detoxing from this person, getting rid of them and the negativity that they bring. This could be causing you to heal from this person, and you could be laughing more. And then we have liftoff. So you could be taking fast action on this healing journey and letting this person go, ridding negativity. So you can have progression forward. The wait is over. You could have been procrastinating on healing from this person, Cancer. And then we have red flag. So this person could have shown you the red flags. They could have shown you the warning signs that you needed to take heed to. You could have saw that it was a risky situation dealing with this person, because like I said, they could have came off as too busy. How they treated you in the beginning versus how they treated you once they got you knocked up should have showed you that it was a risky situation, but you didn't either see the red flags, or you could have ignored the red flags and didn't take heed, and that's why your healing was delayed. Any more messages for the sign of Cancer? So we got attacking someone for lying on someone. So Cancer, you could be attacking someone for lying on someone. And then we got getting everything they wanted for you. So someone could have wanted something for you negatively, and now they could be getting it back in return. Or you could have wanted something for someone negatively, and you could be getting it back in return. Take it how it resonates. And then we have hanging out with friends. So Cancer, you could be hanging out with your friends at this time. We did see celebrations. You could be having a baby shower. And we have a Libra female. So you could be hanging out with a friend of yours who's a Libra female. This Libra female could be the one that you need to have a truce with, or that a Sagittarius friend. These could be both your friends. So you could have a friend that's a Sagittarius and a friend that's a Libra female that needed to have a truce so you guys could come back together again. And you could be hanging out with these friends. And then we have keep the faith. So you may need to keep the faith in the situation. when it comes to this pregnancy or who you're trying to get rid of or the negativity you're trying to get rid of. Then we have Robinson could be significant, and the color blue. So your favorite color could be blue, or you could drive a blue car, or someone in the situation could drive a blue car, or you could be wearing blue today. And we have divorce. So if you were married to someone, you may be thinking about getting a divorce, or you may know that you need to get a divorce. So if you were married to someone and they were sneaky linking with someone, you may know that you need to get a divorce from this person. And then we have popular loner. So you could be a popular loner, so you can know a lot of people, but you stay to yourself for the most part. Or this could be a Libra female. This could be someone who wears glasses. That's a popular loner. Or you could, Cancer. And then we have baby fever. So you could have definitely had baby fever, and that's how you got pregnant. Then we got their feelings run deep. So someone's feelings could run deep for you, supposedly. Oh, damn. I hate when they do that. I don't know where the other card go. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got blaming you for their mistakes. So someone that you were dealing with, Cancer, could be blaming you for their mistakes. And then we have building up your credit. So you could be building up your credit at this time. You could have a landlord. So I don't know what's going on with your landlord, or you could be talking to your landlord about reporting your rental payments so that you could build up your credit. And then we got to stay away from negative energies. So like I said, you need to cleanse, detox, rid yourself of negativity. Stay away from negative energies at this time. Then we got lace shell, could be significant. That could be someone's name. Then we have casino. You could have visited a casino recently, Cancer. And then we have best friends. So you could have went to the casino with your best friend recently. That could be in their early 40s, and you could be in your late 30s, Cancer. Any more messages for the sign of Cancer, Spirit? Any more? Any more? All right, so we got cookout. So you could have recently had a cookout or went to a cookout. Could have went to a cookout yesterday on the 4th of July. Then we had TT, or you could be someone's TT, auntie. And then we have judge. So you could be judging someone, or you could be in front of a judge finalizing a divorce. And then we have telling their friends you're their best eater. So someone could be telling their friends that you're their best eater, or you could be doing this, Cancer. And then we got November. So something could have happened in November. Or this could be a Scorpio. Yeah, a Scorpio. Or who else is in November? A Scorpio, or what? A Capricorn. That could be telling somebody, telling their friends that you're their best eater. Or like I said, something could have happened in the month of November. You could have finalized a divorce in the month of November. Or something significant could be happening in the month of November. Then we got a Cancer male. So you could be a Cancer male that I'm speaking to. Then we have rising sign. Your rising sign could be Libra. And that's why Libra was the first card to come out for your reading, Cancer. And then we got LGBTQ. Ooh, so you could be a part of the LGBTQ community, or someone that you were dealing with could be. But yeah, that was your reading, Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and end this one out. Like I said before, any donations could be sent to the information in the description box, as well as if you would like to have a vent session, that information will also be in the description box. But I hope you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. I holler.